Welcome to episode 7 of Blueprints, segueing directly from episode 6 because I don't feel like stopping playing anymore. Thought somebody in my house was calling my name, but I guess not. Alright, save and continue. Drink more tea. Yummy. It's still broken. Is it broken every time I pick up the microchip? Oh, the letter's not there this time. You know what? Let's try tossing it in from a different spot. Right here. And it lands in the middle no matter what. I want to increase my allowance more. Let's open up the trading post again. Ah, that puzzle's not there anymore. What would I gain by getting rid of my microchip? A sledgehammer, no thanks. Don't need the sledgehammer right now. Maybe I combine the microchip with something. That's possible. Grab a hallway. Grab a reading nook. Grab a library. Oh, it got bigger. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Let's do the Pump System User Manual. That's probably for the boiler room. That'd be a good idea. Damn it. Well, at least that one's out of the way. Don't have gems for the laboratory. Grab a den. Let's go through here. Probably not going to get very far on this day. Spare green room. Let's go with bedroom. Sleeping mask. Let's open up a closet here. Got a key and a north-facing compass. plus 2, and then a 5. Looks like parlor it is. Well, the wind-up key can be sold, apparently. Or traded. The gems are in a box with a true statement. That's possibly true. The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. So 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So if this one's a lie, it has to be this one. Perfect. Big brain. I would like the commissary, please. Even though I can't use it yet. All you got in here's a freaking shovel? I guess there's a magnifying glass and gems. Gems can be useful. Keys for sale, and there's the passageway. I'll do my best to save those gems. This takes a couple of steps to get back around. Go with security. Got everything so far. Log into the network. I think I want to request a shovel. No. Brass compass. Grab the coins out of the pantry. And the banana. I'm missing so many letters. I probably got a lot of them wrong. still don't know how to do that one. $20 minus 7, 3, 20 minus 12 is 8. 10 minus 4, 5, 6, 7 is 3. Multiplied by 2 is 6. 20 multiplied by 2 is 40. In what way should I divide this? Guess I'll go biggest to smallest. 20, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is 8, 2, and then 1. That worked. Observatory. Apples are more delicious, and the slice plus 3 steps. I just blocked myself off. Why is the lavatory a red room? Wait a minute. There's space there. Nah, it's probably nothing. Oh, I get the car keys when I can't get to the garage anymore. I guess now I go see what I can trade these items in for. Hopefully one of them's a screwdriver. Through here, through here, through here. Make sure I don't have the ability to make a wish again. Nope, don't. I need to see something in this. Bedrooms, shops, green rooms, hallways. Outer rooms. Now I've been into all the outer rooms. Could be more in them anyway. Let's see. Car keys. Sell for 2 ivory dice. Might as well. Compass sells for coupon book. Coupon book turns into magnifying glass. Magnifying glass turns into a key. That turns into a magnifying glass. Microchip turns into a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer turns into the salt shaker. Magnifying glass key. Magnifying glass key. Then you're out of items afterwards, because there's nothing. There's nothing else I can unlock. Blink. 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 Charming cottage. Next day. Decided to finish my tea. good tea. Give me that again. Still don't know what you go to. Birdie. What do I get this time? I did everything I can do in the shelter that I know of. Same with the schoolhouse. Open up the tool shed. Oh? Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Permanently. Can I grab one of these, please? Just one? One of those would work, and that top one would work. With the stupid... What's it called? That screwed... the bolted down door. Well, I got the sledgehammer and whatever that's for. I'm gonna go over here, see if I can use it to open this. Because I guess a wrench would be able to fit on those two. No, it's not a wrench. Both of those are still burning. Start with corridor. Reading nook. Library. Time for more reading. You know how much I like reading. Need practice reading, I guess. Alright. Gene Ribbon. And Paul Withers, and then me. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Pool Series 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume of several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using that water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate water flow to/from one of your supply tanks. 2 tank, pump lever to selected source. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. Yeah, I know how those work. Tank switch. In these cases, the tank and In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of switch. Quick start guide, use the water control panel to select water source, use pump lever to set water flow direction. Okay, that... I didn't need that. That was extremely self-explanatory. Conference room. In case I get coin or gem spread items. Nothing on the table. Seven locked doors. There's the parlor. Do 7 locked doors. They'll do a U-turn. Nothing in that one. Open up the den here. Oh wait, I can sledgehammer this. Ooh. That's a pretty good start. And I have a gem for the observatory. Something is going to go wrong with this one. I got 2 things that were good. Diamondus Major. Plus 5 gems. Let's grab the courtyard. No shovel or items that I can see. Okay, I did grab the microchip. Let's open up the closet. The key card. Don't have to worry about the key card doors. Security. Let's move security to commonplace. Doesn't happen very much. This one opened. And I have the key card, so I can... Currently there are... Okay, so there's no keys in that locked room. But there is a lever in there somewhere. Keycard system settings, security level, high, confirm. Don't need to change the offline mode because I'm not turning it off because I have the card. Return to security menu, point a network. Staff services. Special orders again. Place special order. Still don't know what item would be best. With a sleeping mask next time. here. Let's try this one. Multiple gems. Let's try this one. Now hold on to this last key for now. There's a lever in there, and I want to get into the what's it called? The antechamber, even if there's nothing in there yet. The only thing in here is a compass. It's a single key for 10 coins. Sets of gems for 10 coins. I think gems would be more expensive. That's why I held on to this last key. Gems are in a box with a false statement that... Wait a minute. Oh, it could be in a false box. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Two statements are false. All three statements are false. So if all three of those are false, that'd be a lie. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If two statements are false, to make that one true, then all three statements are false. Would be false. And the gems are in a box with a false statement. Would be false, which would mean that that would be true, and that'd be the only box for it. What about this one? In a box with false statement. All three statements are false would be a false one, which would make that one true. Three statements are false wouldn't work either. So if two statements are false, it would have to be this one. Hopefully. Yay. Oh, my chest hurts, apparently. Stretch. Oh. Give me one moment to lay back. All right, I should be fine now. Ah, locked. There's nowhere else for me to go. This keeps happening. Ugh. doing differently? Got a cozy cottage that time. Next day. Alright, grab the allowance and immediately go out the front door. Let's play it safe today. Prevent red rooms from doing anything for 3 rooms. Oh, wait, is this just permanently open now? So this is note 7. I've already read through it. But, yeah. I don't remember what it says at all. Have I possibly missed something in here? No. I have not missed anything in here. That I can see, anyway. .11 USV. Looking for another one of those turn dial things that lights the fires. Not seeing them. There goes my usual 6 steps. Spare green room. Let's put the guest bedroom here. Get more steps out of it. Den. There's likely a secret in here that I don't know how to do yet. Reading nook. Can't open that at the moment. Oh, yeah, I can. Open. Oh, wow. Library. So I did that one. Let's do Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 3. That's the bookshop. That's the Chamber of Mirrors. I need the Chamber of Mirrors. There's stuff in here that I require. There's an orange in every one of these rooms. button do? Opens up that one. The only thing in there is an orange. I have to get to the other side of that. I accidentally came back through here. Luckily, oranges give 5 steps. Like this. Opens up that one. If I'm not careful, I'll block myself from being able to reach those. Damn it. I'm not getting into there, apparently. Please? Oh. Why? I'm not getting into it this time. But I got a parlor, so hopefully it'll be fine. The other 2 statements have identical wording. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. So this one's a lie. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. So if both of these are true, it's this box. Because this one can't be true. Let's grab the security room. I didn't grab the microchip. Currently, the only one is shelter. That's a vault. That's locked. I still don't know the combination. Grab another parlor. A box next to this box displays a false statement. It's blank. It can't have a false statement. A box next to this box contains gems. This one's blank. What? So a box next to this box contains gems. The box next to this box displays a false statement. Is it this one then? It is this one. I don't know why that one was blank. I am of course grabbing observatory. Oh no. Draxus the Dead. Dead-end rooms are more common today. I don't like that one. There's multiple dead-end rooms. Please let there be a key in the nursery. Somewhere. There are no keys in here. In that case, I just locked myself off again. Why am I struggling with this for some reason? I might as well run back, grab the microchip, just to be certain that it doesn't reset. Call it a day. Architect's cottage. It's got to be because of the green rooms. I gotta be right back again. My apologies. I have returned again. Exit and save and continue. Getting a lot of days done today, not a lot of progress. I started out getting a whole lot of progress, but it seems that has stopped happening. Grab. Still need to figure out what that microchip's for. Could be something in the laboratory. Or something in a room that I haven't been in yet. One of the more rare ones. Two special items. Or the trading post. I'd rather have two special items now. Got the wrench and the battery pack. Well, it's not that bad. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. With which I don't know where live. Like, there isn't a knob in there, is there? No. No valve handle to turn to start the fire on another pedestal. Put the den here. reading nook again. The reading nook is rather common, it seems. Oh yeah, it's commonplace. Put the library here. There's that book. Alright, let's see. Kimberly Thompson and me. Oh, there better not be that many pages. The potential within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are starting at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle. Have gems while drafting. One of the most common architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems, and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader-submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Alice F. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Matthew M. Don't pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Craig O. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really need a room. Jen H. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Okay, so passageway after rank 5 could be useful. It looks like there really is this many. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors that they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you will be down 3 gems, but if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know foyer was a thing. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. I already know about that. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption in workshop. So attic and then workshop. That's what it's trying to say. Making connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room strategy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Garage powers garage door and grants west path access. Dark room turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Gymnasium turns lights off to prevent step loss. So if you turn off the gymnasium lights, you don't lose your steps in the gymnasium. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more common examples, Her Ladyship's Chamber, has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, the boudoir and her walk-in closet. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Oh! Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level through the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Located outside. I gotta write some stuff down. Boiler goes to lab. Garage. Laundry. Furnace. Pump room. Pump room goes to pool. Aquarium. Greenhouse. And kitchen. So those are probably rooms that have secrets in them that require these rooms. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps gained by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Okay. So it counts as 2 dead ends then. My ear's bugging me again. That should help. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the room seems very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy they employ, we wish you the best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. That's the last page. Oh, a key. I didn't see that before. Secret passage. How many halls are there? There's one hallway I have not gotten. That's probably the one that unlocks all of those. Let's do Halls of Holly. I never really do that one. Sure. Instead of running directly in there, I'm going to backtrack, go a different path. It would be nice to open up all of those doors, but it's not necessarily needed to open all of those doors. There's nothing in the middle door. Let's go parlor. The blue box contains the gems. Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. If the blue box contains the gems, then it would say only one box is true. The black box has to contain the gems. Never mind. I didn't feel like thinking through that one. Hallway. And automatically unlocked that door. So now it's only 6 locked rooms. West Wing Hall. Closet. Got a key and a compass. Still don't know what the brass compass does. Because this just says compass, and it's not brass. The pool. I don't have what I need to open up the pool. Storeroom, I guess. Let's try opening this one. This one is the correct way. So that one is a dead end. So let's try opening this one. There's another key, and there's the lever. So right side is open. Do I want to open the rest of this? Yep. I know it's the edge doors that are the openable ones. Keys. This one led to nothing. So this middle one is the only path forward. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm dumb. Here's a key. As many keys as I can get. Chapel. Let's head right through the pantry. Let's open up the billiard room. Alright, let's start this. Shit. I don't know what's... I'm pretty sure I heard this from another thing, that's supposed to be square root. I don't know how to do square root. Hold on. I need to look up what a square root is. How to do square root. That's what square root is? It's fucking what times what makes what? Okay, so that's what it wants, I think. Maybe. No, this is what it wants. So... was it supposed to be the square root of fucking 3? What's that supposed to mean? Fucking 2. No. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Apparently it was 9. See, why would this be 9? 3 times 3 is 9. That's probably why. 4 times 4 is 12, but that didn't work. What about 9 again? No. About 13? No. I don't know what this wants from me. Three plus 1 is 4. Then what? Not 1. It's not 2. I guess brute forcing it is completely logical when you have no idea what something needs. It was 16? What? It's 4, 8, 12. Oh, I mathed wrong. So, if this is 9, it would be 1. I have no idea what that wants from me. All of that was guessing. Ugh, I hate that. I don't want to accidentally block myself off with a dark room. Those are the car keys. Is this one locked? No. Corridor is always left unlocked. Ooh, the Chamber of Mirrors. That's tempting. Kitchen. Cannot grab the ruling pin. Go to the spare green room. And grab this and get some gems out of this. This is the only green room I have. One, two, three, 4. 4 rooms that need to be pulled. Get 2 bananas. 1, 3. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 in total. I'd rather not. Let's grab the commissary. Gem out of this one. Damn it, every time. One more. Grab this one. Didn't get any fucking gem rooms. At least I got the gem back. It's infuriating. Dining room. Check for other things first. What is this? Country stew pie. Oh. I don't have the boiler room, but 20 steps is still 20 steps. This could break the thing I'm trying to do. It's worth it. Probably. The workshop would be nice. Great. Redraw. Boiler room it is. Alright, let's move this one down to commonplace. Is this locked? It is. I'd rather not do that one then. Oh, these are still on. I can't send that back down. So I switch this over. It opens, okay. Can't do anything about the elevator though. I don't think I can. Because that would close that. Physically can't bring the elevator back down. How am I supposed to power you? This one is locked. Next to lab garage laundry furnace pump. With archives, it's a safer bet. The archives spreads it to all the other rooms that it can be split to. Don't have what I need for that. What can I get here? A locked door, that's what I get. Same here. Fine, I don't have the gems! Dark room then, fine. Let me in. And it's locked. Well, I made it to the antechamber, but I did not have any of the keys and gems I needed. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any. Can't bring that back down. That's locked. Tempted just to try brute forcing a bunch of these. Just a bunch of the different puzzles that you can do. Just trying to brute force them. It's a strategy that can work. Even if people dislike when others brute force a lock or something. Sometimes you just get frustrated with not knowing the answer and decide to just try and get through it with some patience. This way leads over that way over there. Pretty certain I tossed a coin in here already. Yeah, I did. Compass, battery pack, gear wrench, microchip, car keys, watering can, broken lever. Yeah, I'm out of things for this day. Let's call it here again. Maybe I shouldn't have had that tea. I gotta bear it back again. I have returned. Ugh. This was not exactly an ideal day for that layout. I need to increase my allowance somehow. Next day. Ooh, hiccups. Alright, time to do my usual. Wait a minute. Gimme. Still don't know what you're used for. I'll find it eventually. Ping. Still got 2 of the mechanical rooms set to a more common set. More common setting. Trading post. I don't see anything in here from there. I'm not going to use 2 more steps on that. If I get a bunch of items, I'll come back. All of them are corner rooms. Start with the billiard board, I guess. I'm gonna have to brute force it again, probably. Oh, God. Oh, this one was 9. Maybe it's like multiplied by itself. Maybe that's what this means. Oh, wait. It's not square root for this one. It's squared. I'm dumb. So 5 times 5 is 25. That leaves to 5 again. Okay. Okay, I need to write this down, because that's something important that I need to have on here. Sin square equals squared. That's something I would have liked to know from a paper. 25, 50, 40. Can't make 40. But that's 25 times 2. Oh, it's divided by 10. So that'd be 5. That I don't like. Oh, bye gem. Or coin, not gem. I'm gonna have to try to avoid this room now. Well, it won't go down, so I might as well grab the closet. Coin purse and a reroll dice. Let's put the spare green room there and go back. Corridor. Probably shouldn't use corridor until further to the end. box next to this box contains gems. That means it would be that one. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. You're a lie, because only one can. A box next to this box is true. Shit. Why do these have to get harder? A box next to this box contains gems. That would mean this box would have gems, making that one true. A box next to this box is true. If this is false, that would be false. That'd make that contain gems. Now, that one can't be true. A box next to this box is true. Okay, it has to be this one. Might as well get a gem from this one too. I'll backtrack to that one after. There's no vents in this one, right? Not that I can see. Honestly, I don't see anything in this one. I don't see how the microchip would go there. I just please give me something decent. Why? This is dumb. This is really dumb. Oh look, a watering can that I didn't know was here. Well, I guess let's go trade the 4 items I ended up with. See what happens. Guess there's a chance that I'd be able to get something. No, wait, is that board on there? No, it's not. And as I expected, nothing spawned in here. Microchip turns into coupon book. Coupon book turns into compass. Compass turns into salt shaker. Salt shaker turns into battery pack. I'll hold on to that one. Key card turns into 3 ivory dice. Coin purse turns into compass. Compass turns into salt. This time the salt shaker turns into a key. Watering can. Hall pass. What's the hall pass? You will not lose steps traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. Secret garden key. Turns into lucky rabbit's foot. Turns into coin purse. I already know what coin purse turns into. None of this. Choose that to ivory dice. That to key. This turns back into coin purse. Compass. Salt shaker. Key. Ran out of stuff. Let's call this one a day. This was probably the shortest one. Took like 10 minutes. Humble bungalow. Continue. empty already. Let's see what I get. Tool shed. These aren't that bad. These'll increase my likelihood of getting through the house. Just gonna double check to make sure I haven't missed anything in here that is possibly interactable. Looks like I have not. Chuck a coin into here. I'll save the corridor. Bedroom. Might as well grab the storeroom. Let's grab security for the extra doors. Keycard system, settings, security level, low, offline mode, unlocked, back. I've almost hit 4 hours. Staff services, special orders, place special order. I must just start getting the shovel every single time. The closet here. Got the ivory dice and a sleeping mask. That'll help with my steps. The den goes both ways. I haven't got an upgrade disc in ages. Probably missed so many puzzles. Could get the storeroom, get another key and a gem. I think I'll do that. Drawing room. Oh, there it is. Looking right at it. Brute forcing this would probably be so rewarding. Problem is, it would take a while. Let's grab the courtyard. There's the shovel. Haven't had any other rooms that would have dirt in them. Nothing. Coins. 3 of them. Let's go right. Let's re-roll this one. Reading nook going down. Parlor, guest room, or library. I'm down to 37 steps. I'll add 15. Car keys. As if I manage to get to the garage. Damn it. Why does this keep happening? Might as well see what's in here. One key, 3 keys, special key, lockpick kit. What special key did it give me? Key to the secret garden, that's what it gave me. Well, I can't use any of this on anything. Might as well go through, make sure I got the letters on all these doors and rethink them. So, the hallway, this one. So it's got to be a necktie or a tie. Probably just tie. Don't understand. This one I also don't understand. I have to call it a day again. I think this will be the end of episode 7. Hopefully everybody has a good day or night or whatever. I will figure out what that one picture means eventually. What those two pictures mean eventually. Well, hopefully everyone who watches this watches the one after, and the ones after that. Bye-bye.